Minister, Shri Bhupendra Addl DG, Honorable Minister of State, Shri Ashwini Kumar Chaudhary ji, respected Secretary, Environment Forest, Shri Addl Gupta ji, DG Sahab, Ravi Agarwal ji, SP Yadav Sahab, who are sitting on the stage, as well as to the distinguished personalities who are sitting in front of the stage. Namaskar to all of you. As it has been reiterated again and again, it's a sacred day for all of us. It's a day when Mahatma Gandhi was born. It was also a day where Lal Bahadur Shastri was born. By coincidence, it happens to be the first day of the Wildlife Week 2021, as also the initiation of the week-long Amrut Mahotsav programs. We have launched some very significant programs today, which includes the awareness generation rally programs in the 3 tiger reserves of India, the ecotourism guidelines, the dolphin enumeration protocol, launch of wetland portal, and launch of Nagar Van guidelines. These guidelines and the awareness program will be serving to a great extent in the long run for the conservation of forest and wildlife. I take this opportunity of thanking the Honorable Minister for his kind words he had spoken to follow the vision of Gandhiji. He has also spoken of that we are the trustees of nature and we should think accordingly. He has again raised a very important point of securing the livelihood of the local communities. As you all know, he in his speech has mentioned Vasudeva Kutumbakam, and he has linked this with the dolphin conservation with the communities. He has also given us direction for making Nagar Van program more people-oriented. He has stressed on conservation of water bodies, bird conservation, grassland conservation, as well as sea beach conservation. To top it all, he has acknowledged the contribution of the frontline staff. For this, he deserves a special round of appreciation. Sir, your motivational words for the frontline staff will surely rejuvenate the functioning of Forest Department in the states and union territories. The Honorable Minister also mentioned about the plastic pollution and that we should be careful in dealing with this, even when we bring about the ecotourism in the national park and sanctuaries. So we thank you. This in Hindi, I would say, is a margadarshak for us, sir, and this will lead us to the right direction in the future, sir. We are also thankful to the Honorable MOS. He has, in his speech, stressed on research. He mentioned in Hindi Anusandhan. He has also stressed on the nature conservation, which is the utmost requirement of the day. He mentioned about the Panch Tattva and its association with forest and wildlife conservation. He also told us that we should respect forest and wildlife for our own existence. He also mentioned that the people's awareness and participation is of prime importance for conservation of nature, forest, as well as the biodiversity. Sir, we thank you for your kind words. These are words of wisdom, and this will also help us in the long run, sir. I would also be thanking the respected Secretary, who had always been a pillar of strength for forest and wildlife conservation. He has mentioned, rather reiterated, Gandhiji's view on cleanliness, Swachhata. He has also stressed on the right of existence for forest and wildlife in this universe. He mentioned about the protected area conservation in his speech, and he also said that awareness is perhaps one of the key for the public for the conservation of nature, forest, and wildlife. I thank you, sir, for your kind words, sir. You have always been a strength, so your words will be leading us to the right directions. I would also take this opportunity of thanking the DG who is sitting here in the dais, Mr. Ravi Agarwal, the additional secretaries, other additional secretary and the JS and other distinguished delegates who are sitting in front of us, the member of parliament and the honorable ministers who were there in these different states, the staffs, organizers and the media to make the program, because it was more of a tiger show today, a roaring success. In spite of the holiday, you came here in large numbers. We thank you for this. Before I conclude, I would be wishing all of you a happy Wildlife Week and happy Azadi Ka Amrut Mahotsav Week. Thank you.